After the surprising success of the movie Prey back in 2022 streaming on Hulu, 20th Century Studios and Disney have wasted no time and they're developing more Predator and Alien projects for both cinema and TV. Next up on their list is Alien Romulus. Holy crap! This is a new standalone movie that's supposed to be returning the series to its roots, and judging just from the trailer alone, I can see that's exactly what they're gonna do with this. The movie is set to come out later on this year in August on the 16th, and while a large part of it is kept under wraps, there is a small synopsis that sees a group of young people headed to a derelict space station for whatever reason, and they find themselves in confrontation with the most terrifying life form in the universe. Now, at first glance, that's nothing really surprising. We've seen that before, but we can infer that the scale in this is much closer to that of the first and third Alien installments. What's interesting, according to a source on Vanity Fair, this movie, Alien Romulus, is supposed to take place in between the 1979 film and the sequel, Aliens, from 1986. For those of you who aren't aware, there is a 57-year gap between the time when Ripley blasted the first alien into space, and it was just her and her cat, last survivor of the Nostromo, and the sequel, where she got rescued by the whaling company and she had to give an account for everything that happened. There's 57 years in between those two movies. 57 years, that is a big ass gap. And between those two movies, there's really a large empty space to tell so many stories. 57 years? Damn! So I guess technically, this is the real Alien 2. Just looking at this looks so freaking badass. I can't wait. There's some rumors circulating that this movie, the young people in this movie are actually a band of thieves who are escaping from somewhere, and they find themselves on a derelict space station with a confrontation with xenomorphs. I don't know if that's true or not, that hasn't actually been confirmed, but I will say the whole concept sounds cool. This whole thing, for some reason, is just giving me Alien Isolation vibes. Just the enclosed claustrophobic spaces, the darkness and the emptiness of space. The whole thing, it's bringing back a familiarity in this franchise that movies like Prometheus and Alien Covenant lack. Those movies, I didn't like Prometheus at all. It was very widely confusing and, in my opinion, unnecessary. Alien Covenant, you know, it is what it is. But it was better than Prometheus in my opinion. However, both of those movies just lack what made the first original three so good. There was something about that first movie especially, just the empty void of space, the enclosed tight spaces, more so the fear element. It's been a while since we've seen that. But this movie, just judging by the trailer alone, I can see they've gone right back to the basics. But at the same time, upping the ante. Just this shot right here. 15 face huggers bursting out of somewhere. Like, holy, I know this is gonna be a great movie. This is gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. The director's pitch to Ridley Scott was, and I quote, just a really good story with a bunch of characters you haven't seen before. And I mean, that's keeping things basic and simple. That's literally what the first movie was about. Just a really good story with a bunch of characters you haven't seen before. Fede Alvarez is directing from a script co-written by himself and longtime collaborator Rondo Sayagues, who worked on the two Don't Breathe movies. The original Alien director himself from 1979, the legend Ridley Scott, is serving as a producer on this. And again, after the success of Prey, which was a really, really good movie, I was surprised at how great that movie was. I have total faith in this. Alien movies have always been a bit more darker and scarier than Predator movies. Of the two species, I have to admit that I like Predator more. However, Alien is scarier. And that Prey movie was really good. The tone, the atmosphere is what I like most. I really believe that they're gonna do the exact same thing with this, but have it in space and have it more just darker, scarier, creepier. 2024, I mean, Alien Covenant, just the special effects in that movie were really good. Seeing the xenomorph, how big it was, everything, the visuals in that movie were really, really good. So I have no doubt that the visuals and stuff in this movie are gonna be 10 times better. but I'm so freaking excited for this. Guys, this was everything we know so far about the movie. There isn't a whole lot. I mean, the trailer just dropped like a week ago, you know? It's not a whole lot. As the months keep going on, I'm sure there's gonna be more, but man, scary movies lately that have been coming out within already established franchises have been really good lately. There was Prey, Saw X, I believe it was. That Saw movie was so freaking good. I only saw it the one time, but I loved it. I thought it was like the best in the series. There have been some good scary movies lately. Like, they just been doing it. Like, it's the same thing we've already seen before. It's in the same franchise that we know and love, but stuff has been really good lately. So I have total faith in this. It's about time we get another freaking Alien movie, man. I just realized, it's like, I haven't really been paying attention to the MCU lately. You know, Marvel, MCU, and stuff like that. We've been getting other stuff from other studios that is like, you kind of making up for the MCU's bullshit. Guys, let me know what you think about Alien Romulus. Let me know what you think about the series in general. Are you gonna go see this movie? Let me know how hyped you are for this new installment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.